Got to get the cobwebs out. Yeah. We got cobwebs. We got to. Is this thing even working? What the hell is going on? Oh, my bad. Hold on. That's me. All right. Well, obviously it's you, Johnson. You're the only one here. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. What's going on? Happy Monday. All right. Get this crap off the screen. There we go. No call-in number. How's everybody feeling? You guys ready for a show? You guys ready to talk a little politics? Got a little tick in you? Got to get it out. Let me go and make sure people can hear me on YouTube real quick. YouTube Nation, Tim Black Wolfpack. Ooh, something ain't right. Damn it. I see what's wrong. Doggone it. Here we go. I don't know, man. I rebooted, so it's jacked up. What can you do? What can you do, Johnson? Damn thing. Hold on, guys. All right. What the hell is going on, man? All right, so now we should be coming back online, man. This crap. Damn thing. Let me go to Facebook, man, while we do this. Let me go check Facebook real quick. Something's up with YouTube, and I think I just fixed it. Darn setting changed on me. Let me go to Facebook real quick. Hey, Facebook, how y'all doing? Wolfpack in the house. What's going on, Dolores? How you feeling? Rose, Evita. Now let me see. Dolores, it was Rose. Why are we trying to? I wonder if I can do this right here, right now. What's up, Steve? What's up, Nate? What's up, Jared? What's up, Brad? What's going on, guys? What's up, Ginger? Oh, okay, I can't do it from right here. We're going to get it done. What's up, Bibby? Good to see you. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Jabari? I'm assuming you guys can hear. Yeah, something's up with YouTube. I got to reset YouTube. Nicole Sears. You know? You know what I'm saying? It's always something, right? Margarita, what's up? George Scheller, Cole Tanaka. Evan, what's happening? Curl, how you doing? Judy, Amanda, Bruce. Guys, go join the Tim Black Speak on the group on Facebook, man. It's free. It's hot. I want you guys to post up important-ish in that group if you can. Nathaniel. Come here, Nathaniel. Justin, what's up? What's up, Jane Gusson? Nathaniel. It's like when my mom never calls me Timothy. She never uses my whole name. Maybe she did it when I was like 3. Come here, Timothy. Come here, Timothy. Put that down, Timothy. Put that down. But they're graceful. Okay. So volume's a bit low in my view. I don't know. No, it's peaking over here, baby. Sounds great. See, that's the thing. Baby said it sounds great. This other person said it sounds low. Yeah, volume's a bit low, Leanne. I don't know, Leanne. I think it's, I get pretty loud. Leanne, I get pretty loud. If you can't hear Tim Black, then I don't know, because I get really loud. And I don't want to blow out the speakers, man. Because, like, on my mixer, I be at the peak line all the time. Let me go check and make sure that YouTube's back. Hey, YouTube. Okay, we got a few people. What's up, Truth? What's up, Dave? And Brad? And Daniel? And Jasmine? And Princess? Thank you for posting that, Dave. I appreciate you. Jelly, love in the house. How y'all doing? All right, so let's do it, man. Nominal Time says they just discovered me. Well, where have you been, Nominal? What you been doing? Why haven't you been here? I don't understand. What's the problem, man? Oh, well, man, I don't know. You could be anything. You could be a floating gender. I don't know who you are, but I know you weren't here. So we're going to need you to be here, okay? Alrighty then. Okay. Check this out, guys. We got some stuff to get to. My bad, man. We had system problems. Share this on social media. Let people know the show's going down. Let them know it's going down, guys, because you know how they get. I'm going to go ahead and go with Leanna and make it a little louder. I'm going to make it a little louder for the squad. I think we're good. Okay, guys. Scott Will, nobody is Jilly Love 101. Death Without Dignity. Goodness gracious. Woo. Somebody's screen name is Death Without Dignity. Is it possible you can make your screen name more heavy? You know? I was feeling good, then I saw Death Without Dignity. Because I don't know, there's no pension plan for independent media people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's highly possible that as much as you guys love me, I will face a death without dignity. Do you realize this? You're like, oh, we love independent media. Oh, independent media is great. These warriors speaking the truth to power. Meanwhile, you got a retirement plan. You can get sick. You got health coverage and everything. Oh, media. Oh, the independent media speaking truth to power. Fight the power, yeah. Dies outside. All right, guys, so let's get it going. Let's talk about today's stuff I ran across that was kind of interesting that I would want to share with you. Please share this on social media. Let people know that you are watching me. I mean, unless you're ashamed of me. And we've all dated someone we've been ashamed of, haven't we? Just a little bit. Yeah. It's not always look. Sometimes it's the way people act. I've dated an around the way girl or two. Yeah, I've done that. I wanted to keep it so that the only time I was with her, I was around the way. Because when I brought her the other way, Jesus, what is this Tim like? But no, I'd never been like, somebody who was like, really high stature. So it didn't really matter. Most of my girlfriends were like, I made them look bad. But that's beside the point. We're going to keep it going. Let's get to the news, Tim Black. Let's get to the news. All right, I got a couple stories I'd like to run through to you, get you up to date, because we all know you work for a living, you do stuff. You don't have time to keep track of the stuff. This is the reason why you're a member of the Tim Black Wolfpack, because I will send it to you. I will give you the news. Moving on to Lester Holt. Covering the news cycle. All right, let's go. I think people are here now. First story. Oh, something's been going on. Happy New Year to anybody who hasn't tuned in since the new year. Happy New Year to you. I think it officially, one more day we could say that. Happy New Year stuff without not being old. You know what I'm saying? First week of the new year. This is a new decade. We just turned the page on a past decade. So Happy New Year to everybody. God, I'm over here crying. Such a good year, I'm crying. Shout out to Big Bad John Brown, Big Bad Brown, who sent me a cool ass gadget that I'm going to show off on Freedom Friday show. One of the other gifts that's been given to you, if you're a Bernie supporter, is a rapid incline. Well, actually, I don't even know if it was an incline. It was just like they're having to admit that Bernie Sanders is doing pretty good. Yeah, they don't want to give they don't want to give the old Jewish guy his credit, man. They don't want to do it. They don't want to give the old Jew box his credit for knocking it out the park over there. They don't want to give a man his propers, but they're having a hard time like hiding it there. It's like at the top of every poll, they're like, oh, Jesus, we're going to have to start calling this thing a little bit more fair. Jesus, what are we going to do? We can't. Our lies aren't working. He's defeating us even amongst the Bernie blackout. Because, they don't cover Bernie office. So what's been happening lately is Bernie has been cutting through the glass ceiling, one ice pick stab at a time. To that effect, here goes a clip about the polling that is happening in Iowa and New Hampshire.
Stage when the first ballots in the Democratic presidential primary will be cast in Iowa. A new CBS News Battleground Tracker poll shows a three-way tie between candidates in that crucial state. Senators Bernie Sanders, former Vice President Joe Biden, and Pete Buttigieg each have 23% support. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar trail behind. In New Hampshire, Senator Sanders is in front with a 2-point lead over Biden. Ed O'Keefe is in Davenport, Iowa. Ed, what else stands out to you in this poll?
Well, good morning. The poll finds that here in Iowa and in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders has the most enthusiasm among his supporters, while Joe Biden is seen as the safest bet. Notably, none of these candidates have convinced a majority of Democratic primary voters that they could defeat President Trump. That's important because in the last year, Democrats have consistently said they're most concerned about finding someone to win back the White House. Throughout the weekend, foreign policy dominated the conversation, given the recent killing of Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani. Most Democrats agree he was a ruthless terrorist, but some are raising concerns.
Yeah, that's what you call one of those good. That's a good poll in comparison to most of the garbage polls we're used to seeing when it comes to Bernie Sanders. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's not something to make you want to be too excited about. I mean, if you consider, I think it was in Iowa, that it's a three-way tie. A three-way tie with Biden and Buttigieg. That's the most disrespectful thing in the world. It's like, hey, baby, don't you love me? Well, I love you and being alone and being with somebody crazy. All at the same time. Like, all of you are equal in my mind. Imagine being like Amy Klobuchar. You're like getting your ass kicked by Buttigieg. It's like, somebody get me a stapler with a knife sticking out of it. Because she was throwing staplers. She threw a stapler or something at one of her staff members. I mean, that's alleged, right? She throw a stapler with like a throwing star. Catches Pete. Oh. Elizabeth Warren down by like 7 points to Buttigieg, and that's a whole story amongst itself in and of itself, isn't it? We showed that, but New Hampshire's good. New Hampshire's more like what I think it should be, don't you? I mean, let's keep it 100, guys. Like, New Hampshire is closer to reality for us.
Stage when the first ballots in the Democratic presidential.
Right, New Hampshire. Now, that's because in the original poll, they had Bernie up by 27, 25. But here, who would probably win against Trump? For some reason, people think it's Biden. But it's only 3%, so you know. But still, I mean, it's within a 5-point error. So remember, this is not like what people think. Oh, it ain't always like reality. Like, we know that, right? Yeah, something like 5% of Americans think that the world is flat. That make it so, Johnson. Then we got enthusiasm. Enthusiastic about their choice. This is where Bernie lights it up, guys. Bernie lights it up like fireworks in the sky, the ramparts, or something. However it goes. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that Sanders was there. Sanders supporters 67%, Warren supporters 61%. Look at Biden supporters. That's funny, man. That's hilarious. Biden supporters are like, give me that guy over there. We'll take him. It's like, I got to vote for somebody. I might as well. You say he's got the best chance of beating Trump? What's wrong with his face? His face isn't normal. Why does he look like that? In the stories, Are you sure this mother can beat Trump? Because I don't want to listen to him. Does he have to talk? What if we cut his tongue out? I'd like him more if he was totally different. Anyway, we could give him a lobotomy before the... But so that's what it is, man. Apart from recent gains in New Hampshire, Sanders' support is still the best, characterized by steadiness and strength compared to other candidates. And they say here that the other candidates have more volatility, meaning they move up and down, Johnson. But slow and steady is winning the race. Ladies and gentlemen, slow and steady. What else we got? We got anything else on that? I think we got one other thing on that slide. Let me see. One more thing on the slide I think is worth seeing. Yeah, here we go. Probably win against Trump. Now, this is my problem, folks. What's in the water in Iowa? What is in the water in Iowa? Have you... I just want to know, like, Iowans, when you go to Biden rallies or Biden town halls, do you listen to him talk? Like, are you listening to him talk, or are you, like, on your phone? You know, because if you're on your phone, I understand why you might think that he, you know, was impressive, because you're not actually hearing him. You're just seeing his mouth move, like, oh. But you're listening to, like, you know, old, you know, Bob Dylan songs or Billy Joel or something. Like, you know, whatever, you know, Billy Ray Cyrus tracks or whatever floats your boat. But I'm saying, like, Iowans, are you, when you go, like, when you meet Joe Biden, are you looking directly at him? Because if you look directly at him, you'll see he's got a lot of, like, Botox everywhere, like spit and gum and glue are, like, holding them together. And, you know, like, do you think black people are going to vote for this guy, like, anywhere that's not in the South? I mean, because let's keep it real. Like, some people in the South are just like, they've been beat down so badly, literally, by the white man, that they think that the white man is the savior, even if he has no policies that will actually help him. So that's why I got to go down there and do a Bernie only tour, and only Bernie tour. But Iowans, you do understand that Biden's not good, right? Like, somewhere in the dark recesses of your mind, the corner, somewhere back there, you leave in doubt. And that's really what's important here, is that somehow you know somewhere deep down that Biden's full of shit, and that he couldn't beat Trump. Because you see these things, they say, oh, Trump, anyone can beat Trump. Well, yeah. I don't think, look, Biden couldn't beat Hillary. Biden won 0 states against Hillary. You realize that. He left the race with 0 delegates. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Biden spent about $30 million in 2008. And he left with as many delegates as I did. That's what you need to know, dog. You need to let that sink in. Let it, embrace it, because that's the reality of Joe Biden, his success level. Someone gave him a job. The black man did a reverse equal opportunity affirmative action for Joe Biden to even be in the conversation. Get what I'm saying? Like, black man was like, whoa, hey, look at this white guy here. Hey, he looks a little funky in there. Need some hair plugs or something, but I'm sure we can fix him up. Hey, Joe, if you don't talk too much. All right, Joe, you're talking. Stop talking. You're already fucked. Joe, shut up, Joe. No, Joe, listen. I need you because, let's face it, a lot of America's really racist. So if you shut up, maybe I'll let you, like, carry my Kanye CDs or my Chance the Rapper CDs around for me. Hey, Michelle, get Joe here a cup of coffee and slice that pumpkin pie. Get him sweet potatoes. Hey, sweet potato pie. Sweet. So back to the point, man. The point is that Bernie Sanders is doing really well. A lot of people didn't expect it because they are living with their heads permanently stuck up each other's backsides like, oh! So they didn't really realize it, or they're working a lot. Some people just don't pay attention to stuff. Or they watch MSNBC or CNN and it's like, no one talks about Bernie. They talk about Bernie Sanders just about as much as they talk about Bernie Mac, which is never. So the fact that Bernie's been able to withstand that type of blackout is amazing, and they're having to report it fairly. So be on the lookout for a lot of Bernie hate. That's what time it is. Like, okay, we got to talk about him. Okay, we'll talk about him then. All right, we're gonna talk about you then, Bernie. We got you. All right, next segment. What else we got? Oh, okay. So Bernie's got the momentum going right now, right? And really, it's not momentum. My bad. Now I wouldn't even call it momentum. I would just call it like slow and steady. It's like that, that friend of yours that you know where they're gonna be. You can always pop over and get a beer. They've always got like a Corona. You know what I'm saying? Always watching the game. Got something to stream. Always. You can count on him. That's Bernie Sanders. He's like the reliable Thursday night date. It also just so happens to be the only chance we got at like having a democracy up in this mofo. But last week, Julian Castro dropped out of the race, and I said, hey, Julian's gone, and cool. Hey, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do? He's neoliberal. He take money from anybody. He just give me that money. Give me money. Him and Cory Booker, give me all the money you can give me. But, and like, he spoke about issues that I care about, because every once in a while he would say the word black on stage. And that's great that he like knew like Eric Garner. Like he knew Eric Garner's name. I was like, oh, speak that truth, brother. Speak that truth. Knowing black people's name who got killed by cops. Laquan McDonald. Oh, shit. He knew Laquan McDonald. Oh, my man. He threw out a Tamir Rice quote. Oh, dog. A Tamir Rice quote for real, dog? He actually name dropped Tamir Rice. Hold up. I bet you he ain't got no Sandra Bland. And then there's also, don't forget our women, our sisters, like Sandra Bland. Oh, he said Sandra Bland. Oh. Oh, and a Tatiana. Oh, he said a Tatiana. Now that's current, dog. You all right. So I respect the fact that, Julian Castro was up on the stage talking about police brutality and poverty and stuff like that. That was cool, But no certain terms did I ever consider voting for him. Neither did most other people. No. Indicative by his ratings, his national polling being 1.1%. The entire time, just a steady goose egg, just like, oh. So he finally put his campaign out to pasture, which was not a surprise at all. In fact, the only surprise was, why did it take so long? But hey, let's be above board here. So something happened today that I wasn't kind of expecting, but I guess I should have expected it. I kind of stopped thinking about him because he gave this long concession video. Isn't it bad how the concession videos that candidates do when they drop out are the most attention they get the entire election season? I mean, like Eric Swalwell and, and like, I don't know. Like, who's this guy was running? And this video is pretty good, though. I like this video. This is good. Did he run? He was running for president in America? He was. So Julian Castro today announced that he endorsed Elizabeth Warren. So here goes a little bit about that.
How about some more breaking news this morning? This one from the campaign trail. Julian Castro, who ended his bid for the White House last week, announcing moments ago that he will endorse Senator Elizabeth Warren. Just now on Twitter, he writes this: Elizabeth and I share a vision of America where everyone counts. I'm proud to join her in the fight for big structural change. Joining me now to discuss, Chris Liu, back with me, and Eddie Glaude, professor at Princeton University. Eddie, how big of a deal is this endorsement?
I think it's pretty significant. I'm not sure what it will mean in terms of Senator Warren's attractiveness to Latino voters, but she just got a very powerful surrogate. And what we do know is that I think Julian Castro just signaled to everyone where his loyalties lie, where his politics are. He's on the left wing of the party. He's doubling down on the progressive side. And I think that's a really interesting moment, given how close we're moving into Iowa.
Chris, Warren may have gotten this endorsement, but Bernie Sanders had a very big weekend, really had a huge week. We saw huge fundraising numbers, and the most recent polls out of Iowa now show him basically in a three-way tie.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly right. And I think he is shown to be far more formidable than I think people thought. I think the challenge with Sanders is whether he can move consistently above this kind of 25% that he's been getting. And it's important to understand when you look at the Democratic electorate, it really sort of split in third between moderates, liberals, and very liberals. And I think the candidate who could reach across into another aisle has the ability to kind of wrap up this nomination. I'm not convinced Bernie Sanders has the ability to have that crossover. I would also point out with regard to this endorsement of Julian Castro, I think it is significant because Castro served with Biden when Biden was vice president. And obviously Castro is the only Latino in the race. I think it makes a difference. That being said, he didn't.
My bad. Yeah. Well, so Julian Castro, they said that was it Eddie, Dr. Eddie, Mr. Eddie? He said that he don't know how this is going to affect the Latino vote, and it's not a mystery. It's going to have no impact whatsoever because Latinos, by and large, don't like Julian Castro. No, they just don't, man. They do not like him. That's bad, too. I mean, it sucks. But, hey, this is not about race. This is about ethnicity because it's not a race, right? It's like a language or something. People always try to correct me. Hispanic, Tim, and Latino, they're separate buckets. So you got to get it right. Shut up. Brown people. Well, technically, brown people could be all people, Cambodian and Ethiopian, and shut up. So, but Julian Castro does not poll well with Spanish-speaking people from Latin American countries that come to America who have been here for generations or who are new. They just don't really embrace the guy, man. That's just the deal, man. So, Eddie, I'm answering your question. I know you were perplexed. You weren't really sure. You said you didn't know how it was going to be. You know how it's going to be, dog. He's not going to have any impact whatsoever. It's all like, presentation, like, it's all like decorative art, Oh, look, a nice piece of art. You gonna buy it? Hell no, I ain't gonna buy it, but it looks nice. As long as you like it. No one's changing anything because Julian Castro did. He's an out-of-work politician, man, who just polled less than 2% the entire time. You're like, this is gonna have an impact on the, well, that's not Julian Castro is. I mean, Eddie Good is like, clean brother, Clean brother, lying like a rug. Trying to be too nice. Don't be nice, man. They wouldn't be nice to you. They do you like Travis Smiley if they could, brother. Keep it 100. But I do like what the second guy said because it makes sense. It's more to the point. Not the part about Bernie where he just took a dump on Bernie like, oh, Bernie Sanders, oh, you know, that's what they do. Like, Happy New Year. Oh, Bernie? Okay. You know, but he's right about, Julian. I forgot. He was right about something. What did he say that he was right about, man? He said something. I went off on Eddie and then I did the fart noses. I forgot what he said. He said something that was kind of important. Well, shit, I can't fast forward it. What did he say? Well, screw that. Here goes Julian Castro's endorsement video.
My story wouldn't be possible without the strong women who came before me. My grandmother, Victoria, came to the United States at 7 years old.
This crap.
She taught her family the value of hard work as she cleaned houses and have an accident. It had a phrase. That's why I'm proud to endorse Elizabeth Warren for president.
You did so
people. And also bringing the goods and saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do about it.
The thing I hear the most from people in the selfie lines is hope. Hope.
Yeah.
Because we know what's broken. We know how to fix it. Hope.
Yeah.
Because we know
America that you would help bring. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This
is broken. We know what's broken. We know from people in the selfie lines. And now the
bonding to that.
Yeah.
And they believe in you.
Because that's what we got to do.
Absolutely.
All of us.
I'm Secretary Julian Castro, and I endorse Elizabeth Warren for president.
Yeah, like I fast forward through a lot of that because you don't want to see that. Julian Castro, Julian's just begging for jobs. Like, please give me a job. Please consider me as your VP. You know, that's all this is, man. This is like a big job, like him just trying to put his resume in front of Elizabeth Warren. And there are easier ways to get somebody to look at your resume. Won't you just open up a LinkedIn account? Send a link to your LinkedIn account. And the thing about Elizabeth Warren, like you see the crap that they do. Like, Julian don't be hanging over at Elizabeth's house. Julian acting like he know the dog. Hey, Dylan, man. Arr. I wish Dylan would have bit his ass. I don't know you. Arr. Stay away from the jury. Arr. Did you notice, anyone notice Elizabeth Warren's mug? It's really interesting. It said vote for women. Yeah, it says vote for women on it. It's, like as a progressive, shouldn't it say like vote for anti-corruption or vote for peace or vote for pizza? Anything besides like just a gender. Like, a guy can't be like, vote for guys. And that's why people had these conversations like, what's worse, being black or being a woman? Well, depends on what kind of woman you're talking about. Because if you're talking about a white woman, well, you're still white. Well, I'm a progressive, so vote for women. Well, how about vote for justice? How about run on that shit? Like run on something. Oh, Hillary, how art thou? Tell you, man, that Hillary disease, the Hillary funk, it just descends on everyone. All just floats down and infects everything. So I'm not impressed with it, man. I'm not. Julian over there trying to act like he all excited about supporting Elizabeth Warren. Really what he's saying to his brother, Joaquin or whatever his name is? Man, I tell you, this is some bullshit. Pinte, pinta. Cucaracha. La cucaracha. Fake Indian with nickel. You know, they talk, man. You know, come on, guys. Am I the only one who thinks everybody don't like everybody? You know? Like, these candidates don't like each other that much. You know? Julian's got to be looking out and going, man, how's she still in it? Amy Klobuchar, get out of here, you know? Got to drop out and Amy's still in it. But you know, contrary to popular polling or popular like CNN coverage or MSNBC coverage, Elizabeth Warren's not really doing that great. In fact, if Bernie Sanders was doing as badly as Elizabeth Warren is doing, they'd be calling for her to drop out. But since she's a woman, you got to vote for women, they want to like keep their hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Yeah. So to the point about Elizabeth Warren not doing so good, here we go. We got some stuff on Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren fundraising drops, lagging behind other candidates. Yeah. Now it seems clear. Now we know why Julian's coming out here endorsing Elizabeth Warren, because her numbers suck. Wonder what she promised Julian. Julian, what you get for this endorsement, brother? Huh? What you get? More than you, Mr. Black Negro, Mr. Negro. Warren fundraising drops, lagging behind other top candidates. And they're even being charitable there because, like, she's really not a top candidate anymore. At least not in New Hampshire or in Iowa. In New Hampshire, she's like 5th. In Iowa, she's like 4th or something. That's not top. Like, top is 1, 2, maybe 3. Buttigieg has passed her. Come on. Come on. Elizabeth Warren raised $21 million. I thought she raised 17, so she raised a little bit more than I thought. But, you know, when Bernie's raising like 34.5 and Biden outraises you and, you know, Andrew Yang, who's never run for anything except, you know, maybe to pick up a Call of Duty latest release, you know, one of those virtual reality goggles from the store, like the new one that came out, the Razor back or something. Like, Yang has never run for anything. You know, like maybe like to the store to get a Dungeons and Dragons collector's edition, limited edition. And he came within striking distance of Elizabeth Warren's fundraising prowess. So that tells you everything you need to know. So this says here that Warren's campaign is often derided what it calls the polar coaster. Listen here, Tim Black. That's right. I don't ride the polar coaster. What I do, Tim Black, milk dud, contrarian, is I fight for the people. Yeah, because I believe that the people are going to decide what this election is about. Not you. You're not even wearing a tie, Buster. You don't even put on a tie. You have no decency. Regular, down-to-earth Oklahoma girl like me who was a Republican until I was 52 understands what it means to be a Democrat. That's right, I get it. I totally get it. So snickerdoodles and fiddly sticks and pumpernickel pickles and honey crisp apples in the fall. You don't understand. You know, Tim Black, when you're running me down on the internet, when you're making your little YouTube videos, you know what I'm doing? Oh, come on, people, you know what I'm doing. I'm laying out that dress. Laying that dress out on the bed. You know which one. The dress with a gun in it. It's got a knife compartment. That's right. It's got all types of artillery. It's bulletproof. What's what you need when you're dealing with the blacks? That's right. You're laying out your outfit on the bed. and you put on those shoes, and you get to marching down there, and you go down to YouTubeville, and you see the milk dud head commentator running down your campaign, and you go, you know what? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with you, milk dud head, sugar daddy head. I'm not. I think that you don't like women. I know you're married to one. I know you're raised one. I know your mom's one. But that doesn't mean that you care. Because I'm a woman and you're not supporting me. And like one of the things that about Elizabeth Warren, they've been propping her up, man, that really disgust. See, like at a point, when we hear that people get propped up so much and we see it, because no one likes someone else to get an unfair advantage. Like all the campaigns are looking at this, they're going, why do they give her such favorable coverage? I mean, she got, Trump ate her lunch, puked it out, and then gave it to her. She ate it. And that's disgusting, but it's the truth, man. Trump embarrassed the hell out of her. She shouldn't even be in public life anymore. She got bodied by Trump like several times. She's on Twitter fighting him, and each time it was a mollywop. Ooh, bang, ping, boom, bang. Every time. And then the most embarrassing was the whole DNA test thing. But you want people are still supportive of Elizabeth Warren as if they didn't see that shit. Like they don't know that's Trump's going to be like, wrong. Oh, listen. Looks like we got ourselves an Elizabeth Warren. Today in the latest news, Elizabeth Warren had her dress burnt to shreds by Donald J. Trump, on the debate stage. Smoked. Wrong. She has no chance at all against Trump, and people should know this. I mean, he's beating her in the preseason and in the offseason and in the hunting season, and it's like he just keeps beating her. But you think you go in the Super Bowl or the playoffs, it's going to be different. She hasn't come up with a defense. But see, what's happening is the media just keeps giving her like all these passes and like, you go girl, you go girl, you go girl. It's like, you know girl, come here, go here, sit down. Hey, Lizzie. Somebody get Lizzie. The black people started to see it. They're like, hey. That's why black people aren't voting for Elizabeth Warren. No one talks about that. No one talks about the lack of black support for Elizabeth Warren. They talk about Biden's. Oh, Biden's doing well with the blacks. Blacks that are on plantations, they support. I'm just going to keep it 100. Those are the black people that support Joe Biden. The blacks that are on plantations, they like, we just need to, man, don't you talk mean to the master. They don't know that we're free. They're like, we got to go with I got to go with him. Look at him. Can't be double-crossing master. He's a good master. Black man put him in charge. And then they overlook the fact that Bernie's like next with blacks. And Bernie's like, well, like, I also have the Latinos and the blacks. I'm winning with people of color. I want the damn bill, and they overlook that shit. But no one talks about Elizabeth Warren doing really bad with black people. Like, right now, there's like a whole bunch of black people going, somebody get Lizzie. Hey, somebody get Lizzie. What's she doing out there, birds? Oh, damn, why is she out there? She can't moonwalk or nothing. She can't pop lock. She can't do the dab or nothing. Why is she out there? Do you even know who Chaka Khan is? Sit your ass down. Sit down. And the thing that also pisses me off about Elizabeth Warren, besides she talks like she's a secret agent, like she talks like someone who hides in plain sight. I'm right here. That's right, I'm right here. I'm right here, Mr. Black, right where you can see me. But you can't see me. See how I'm hiding behind this microphone? This microphone is camouflaging me. I can see you real good, Elizabeth. You right there. No, you're not. No, I'm not. You can't see me. I'm somewhere else. Is the fact that Elizabeth Warren, like they tried to make the selfie thing a thing, like all the other candidates don't take selfies. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, first of all, when you take the camera from someone, it's no longer a selfie. That's called a picture. Okay? It's called a picture. Selfies are the person holding the camera and taking it with you, like, both of you in the camera. One person's holding it. But they tried to make the selfie thing a whole thing. It was like, they kept talking about it. Right?
The thing I hear the most from people in the selfie lines is hope. Because I do the selfie lines.
I have to ask you about the selfie line thing.
The selfie line, tens of thousands of selfies.
Taking selfies has become a staple of her campaign.
I said earlier, if anyone wants to stay for a selfie.
These are 20,000 selfies.
Small dollar donations, volunteers, and selfie lines.
Selfie line.
And truly, if anybody wants a picture.
Not through handshakes or waves, but with selfies.
Real measure of democracy, more than 50,000 selfies. Because I do the selfie lines.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, so I'm just assuming I'm not alone on this, but I just think she should take her selfies and shove them up herself. That's right, shove them up yourself. Pick an orifice and shove the selfies up yourself. I take selfies. What about Medicare for All? Well, I don't know about Medicare for All. What difference does it make? But, look, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about selfies. I was in line, and there was a woman. She had one breast and one arm. And we took a selfie, and she told me about her problems. And I said, wow, you've got a lot of problems. Is it contagious? She said, no. I said, okay. And I said, are you sure? Because if it's not, or if it is, then I don't want to catch it, so maybe you could go over there. And then there was a black guy who came over, and I think he took something out of my purse. And I was like, oh, my God, he's stealing from me in the selfie line. And somebody touched me inappropriately, and I felt ashamed. And then I had security beat the shit out of them. Then I did realize that they were blind and that they didn't know what they were doing. But by that time, we had already moved over to New Hampshire. So I couldn't really apologize the way I would have apologized. But we've got to build a coalition of grassroots fundraising. And I'm committed to not taking big money because I've already taken all the big money before I started running. That's right. When I was running for the Senate, when I was running for re-election, I got all the big money. I said, come here, big money. Come here, big money. Put the big money in Grandma. Gave the big money to Grandma. Put the big money in Grandma's bra. Grandma's bra got full of big money. And now when I'm running for president, I don't need to take the big money until I get to the point where you've chosen me. Then once you choose me, that's when I sell out. See, that's the thing. You don't sell out during the primary. You sell out as much as possible during the general. Because that's the whole point. You get to the general, then you give away the house. But when you're in the primary, because the stupid progressives might have to call you out on Twitters, you don't do it. So I got a plan for that. I don't sell out now, I wait. Unless you count Medicare for All. Yeah, unless you count that. If you count Medicare for all, I'm already a sellout. Or if you count indigenous people who I threw under the bus. Or if you count not supporting Bernie Sanders. All these things. But if you count those things, you got a problem with women. That's your problem. You don't like women. While all this is going on, while we're watching Elizabeth Warren be propped up by the establishment as if she has a chance in hell, she doesn't, Johnson. She doesn't. I'm just going to say, man, everybody else running, it's between Bernie and Biden. It's between Bernie and Biden. But what's important here is, like, is somebody going to be VP or somebody going to be Secretary of State or someone like, you know, something like that. This is it, man. You need to, as quickly as possible, pick a team. So Julian Castro, he chose Elizabeth Warren. Wrong. Bad choice. It's Biden or Bernie. And I think Julian he can't go Biden. He's going to have to go, like, Bernie. Because Elizabeth's not going to win, so it's going to be Biden or Bernie. So at the end of the day, Julian Castro just rejected Obama and Biden. And the whole conversation about Elizabeth is just hollow. It's pointless. And I don't see Bernie putting her on the ticket with him, so no, that's not going to happen. Why would he do that? She'll probably go support Trump. I mean, she supported Hillary, which is just like supporting Trump. I mean, if you picked Hillary, you picked Trump. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not holding it against the average voter, but it's pretty obvious. That's what it was. Tim, you're being difficult. That's very reductive of you. It's just honest, though. It's honest. See, you're just used to people sugarcoating the shit. I'm just telling you straight up, man. If you were Elizabeth Warren's backing of Hillary was backing Trump. That's what that was, man. Bernie was the only one that could. Now, if you're watching all this, if you're watching all this and you're not Elizabeth Warren, and say you're like Cory Booker, this sucks. You know, because Cory Booker's like, listen, I was the mayor of Newark, and I was a great mayor. Of course, I supported stop and frisk, but who didn't support stop and frisk? Someone's got to pat down the Negroes. Did I tell you my girlfriend's name is Rosario Dawson? And that I was the mayor of Newark? And that I'm a senator? And I'm good on my feet? But you don't want me to step on your feet because I'm a big guy. I'm what white people call a big palooka. I like picking up Andrew Yang and emasculating him. It's what I do. I pick up people because we need more love. Did you see the video where Cory Booker picked up Andrew Yang? If you really want somebody to hate you, like for a guy, like for women, maybe it's not the same, but like if you're a guy and a man picks you up where your feet are literally like this, kicking, you know? Yeah, if you're a grown man and another man lifts you off the earth, you hate him. And that's that was like when I first saw that Cory Booker physically picked Andrew Yang up like he was a toddler. And then tried to act like they were friends. Hey, come here. Come here, little Asian guy. Come here. Cory Booker, here. Oh, come here. Doing good in the polls, aren't you? Aren't you, little guy? Oh. And Yang tried to act like it was cool, like, hey, man. Hey, you're something else, you N-word. It's like he should have reacted like a normal person. Like, do him that elbow. When Cory came in for the hug, you're supposed to elbow his ass like this. Elbow. It's real simple. I said, Yang, he's not keeping it real. And really, man, I think that Cory Booker missed his calling because I have a clip of Cory Booker, and I was pretty impressed with his ability to work the room. But I think he's in the wrong profession. case in point, here we go. Check it out.
How are you in your education right now?
We're seniors in high school in Maine at Marshwood.
All right. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yes.
Give me the name of your favorite teacher. Wait, you just said yes, I have a favorite teacher. Can I see your phone for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody help me here. Hold on. Senzone and what was the other one?
Luciana.
Both misters? Hi, Mr. Senzone, Mr. Luciano. It's Cory Booker. I'm a United States Senator. I'm running for president. But that's not what's important. I'm actually in a town hall right now. And everybody here wants to applaud you for being public school teachers. All right, you see that flag back there? Thank you for being true patriots. I know you both are great teachers. How do I know? Because this person right here told me so. Thank you for what you're doing. You are planting seeds in our nation that are going to help for a great harvest one day. All the best. Will you give them that, please? Hey, this is Cory Booker. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe to our channel. I'm excited about you doing just that. And also go over to CoryBooker.com to find out even more.
Send me money. Send me some money. If you're watching this, you need to go to CoryBooker.com and you need to send me money. I need a lot of money. We can't do it without you. We need money. Spartacus needs money. You gotta go out there and you gotta work together in order to raise funds for Cory Booker. I think Cory Booker would have been a much better talk show host. Hey, come on, he's be a much better talk show host than senator or anything else. And the idea of president is just like, ha, man, you crazy as shit. They legalized weed in New Jersey. Did they people know you smoke weed? You and Anthony Brown be smoking weed together? What's going on, man? What's going on, dog? I know you was. I'm serious, man. Like, but I think that Cory is gifted. He's talking good on his feet. He's good at that stuff, man. He works the crowd like a comedian, but minus jokes. So it's more like a talk show host, not supposed to really be funny, but like keep the game going. You know what I'm saying? He could be like a poor man's like Steve Harvey or a white man's White Harvey, or I'm just saying he could. I mean, I think that Cory Booker has something. I just don't know what it is, but I don't think it applies to being president. And that's being like, I know it sounds horrible, man. It does, because it is, but it's not, because it's just real, man. Look, Kamala Harris, the same thing, man. Same thing, bro. Look, I know you're taking it personal. Amy Klobuchar should be out. It's not my fault she's still there. I'm wondering when America's going to wake up like, it's going to wake up like you got drunk the night before, you end up in bed with somebody you don't know, and you don't even know where you are, and they got bad breath, and you got bad breath. It's like, oh, God. You don't know if if you protected yourself. I'm just going to go ahead and get my stuff. That's what America's going to do when they realize it's been supporting Amy Klobuchar. So I'm not saying at all that that Cory Booker is uniquely bad. He's not bad. It's just, he's just in the wrong business. And I feel that way about several people. All right, several people just in the wrong business. That's all. And I know I'm saying, because it's all about taking money, man. And look, Cory Booker has took so much money from Wall Street, they just call him handcuff. His hands look like cups. He's the Wall Street, like, handcuff. You know, the guys over at Goldman Sachs are like, Jesus, Cory, get it together, brother. We just gave you money. We just gave you money. Why are you showing up like we didn't just give you money last month? Get out there and get some money from some other people. Well, it's not my fault. I can't raise the money. My eyes are so big because they're thinking about all the money I need to raise. I need to raise. This is Wall Street money. And no matter how cheery he is, all jovial, he's 50 years old. He acts like he's 27. Like he just left his mom's house. That guy's not going to be president, man. Him and Pete Buttigieg, and I agree that Buttigieg, he should not be in the conversation either. They should sit the hell down. But I can't give you a pass, Corey, because you have black. I can't be like, well, Corey's half black, so let me find good things to say. No, Corey, no, it's no good things to say. Corey, you voted against us getting cheaper medications from Canada because you were taking big pharmaceutical money. Everybody knows it. We will never forget you're the guy who did that. I don't care how many projects in New Jersey you live in, you're still corny. You're like, I've been living in a hovel. I've been living in a hovel for 10 years to prove that I'm a black man. No, you don't. You don't even eat ribs. Black men don't eat ribs. I don't trust them. Beyond Burgers are no way to go through life, Cory Booker. You were doing it way before it became a thing. You were way before Impossible Burgers, dude. I'm joking. Eat what you want. I'm just saying, man, don't act like that is they're making superficial shit like it's major, like it's something that you should hinge your vote on. I'm a vegan. I'll have you know I'm a vegan, so you'll get no beef from me. Someone smack Corey so he can get out of that repetitive circle he's in. You know, white people like when you laugh like that. No, they don't, Corey. They don't. Not the good ones. Not the good ones. The good ones like when you be yourself. But you'd have to know who you are to be yourself. Yeah. Now, Cory Booker, he's been treated badly. Actually not, because they're not saying he should get out. If someone should just walk up to Corey and say, you, over here. You, over here. Right in the middle of the debate, just walk up on stage. You, this way. Come on, get your shit. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Oh. You know, just start removing these motherfuckers. Just start removing people from the stage, man. Just like, Amy, come on. Get off the step stool and let's get to going, sister. Let's go. Let's do this shit. Let's do it. Let's do this. Who are you fooling, man? Tom Steyer. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Let's go. Let's go. Daddy Warbucks. Let's move it, man. Move your ass, Daddy Warbucks. It's over. Hit the bricks. Well, I've never been thrown out of anywhere. Well, you're thrown out now, Steyer, and would never elect someone whose last name reminds us of an eye disease. Let's go. Let's go. All the money in the world can't buy your personality. Let's do this. Let's do this, Keebler elf. Come on. Let's do it. Let's roll. So actually, as much as people complain, as much as they may complain about the treatment of no one gets mistreated as much as the two candidates I'm about to talk about. No one. I'm just going to show you because I don't know how to set this up properly like a real host would do. So I'm just going to go to it. This shit right here. This right here. Canada's fundraising totals. right? This is This is officially a CNBC Squawk Box graphic from a segment that ran. Okay, a segment ran. You got Trump, Bernie Sanders, Buttigieg, Biden, Warren, and Yang, Klobuchar, Boomer, and Gabbard. And if you notice, the picture of Andrew Yang is some other guy named Yang. and the picture of Tulsi Gabbard is not actually Tulsi Gabbard, it's Kirsten Gillibrand. I'm just saying, this is what being totally disrespected looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you thought that you were disrespected on your job. you thought people at your job down at the Piggly Wiggly, you thought they treated you badly. At least they don't give you the wrong name tag. You know? At least pay attention enough to know, who you are. It's like, damn, it's just disrespectful, man. Just to do that, it's like, let's pick somebody. It's a Yang, right? It's an Asian guy. We got any pictures of any random Asian guys we can throw up here on this billboard to show Andrew Yang we don't give a shit? Wasn't he the one saying he wasn't going to come back on our network? We had to apologize. Yeah, apologize to him by, we got his apology right here. Let's put a picture of, he's lucky they didn't have a picture of a Tang bottle, like that orange drink, that Tang bottle right there. Just, that'd have been hilarious. Yang gang, yang gang, yang gang, yang gang. And Tulsi Gabbard is just like, they just hate her, man. Oh, they hate Tulsi Gabbard. She's like the black sheep of the Democratic Party. They treat her worse than they treat the Negroes. They treat her as bad as they treat black people in the 40s. Get into the back of the bus. We don't serve you. You know the rules. But I'm a person. No, you're not. You're not a person. And totally disrespect Tulsi Gabbard at every turn. Maybe because she sounds like she's, because she sounds like she just doesn't like them. She's like, in the Democratic Party, full of assholes. It's my party. I want to take my party back from the grips of the corporate Democrat lying scumbag, warmongering death maidens. And to do that, I believe, Joe, that what we have to do is we have to kill all the Democrats and then bury them deep in a hole on an island near Waikiki. Because where I come from, Hawaii, we love the earth. And I think the Democrats as a party will be better under the earth. Well, they don't like me, Joe. They don't like me because of my need to end regime change wars. Oh, I thought it was because you keep saying you want to bury people. No. That's just what they say, Joe. They just say that, Joe, to try to mislead the public into thinking that I'm a horrible person. I'm not a horrible person, Joe. It's not like I would bury them alive, Joe. I would slit their throats and then we'd bury them. When I was a medic in Afghanistan, very close and up personal, I saw the cost of war. And that's why I'm waging a war against the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party is full of people who should be waged war against. They're full of people who should be shot. The Democratic Party, the leadership of the Democratic Party, that's why I go on Breitbart and I go on Fox News and I go on Dave Rubin, because I believe I need to talk to everyone about just how horrible the Democrats are. And they really are horrible, Joe. Like, they are like a sandwich, like a crow. If you caught a crow who had rabies and you halfway cooked it so that worms were still in it, and you put it on a slice of bread and you served it, that would be the fake democracy that's available to you in the Democratic Party. That's why I stepped down to support Bernie Sanders, because I sacrificed my career in this great party in a job I hated, where they made me wear blush on my cheeks and gave me funny hats, told me to smile for the cameras as they continue to sell our democracy up the river. I'm Tulsi Gabbard, and I approve. No, I disapprove of the political infighting in the Democratic Party as a whole. And that's why they shit on her. They treat Tulsi Gabbard really bad. I just think that there's no level of disrespect higher than what they do to Tulsi Gabbard and Andrew Yang. And look, hey, I'm not even going to waste your time trying to call out all the things that they've done. Like, this is not the first time. And there was a time like Tulsi Gabbard, she can't even interview on cable news like a regular person, because every time it's like just before they're about to talk to her, someone slides in and gives them a list of all the smear lines. Like, 1 second, Miss Gabbard. Got it. Oh, so I understand that you love Modi. That Modi is your dad, and you believe that gays should die. They've got a list of horrible smears that they give to every person who interviews her. And Andrew Yang, they just ignore him, and he's crowd surfing. So that's what they do, man, and I think it's pretty bad what they do. But like I said before, man, you got to pick a team. So I want to see who Gabbard and Yang support, because it's really about that time. It's really about the time we start thinking about wrapping it up. It's not the club's not closed, but you only got 20 minutes, and they're about to cut the lights on, and it's like, yeah. Okay, it's getting a little late. You might want to think about, damn, you ride with me? Who you riding with, dog? You riding? You drive? Can you drive, man? All right, we got one more last call. Last call for alcohol. It's almost time for people to kind of decide. Yep. What they're going to do, man. I think they need to decide if they're going to support Biden or Bernie, because that's it. Or Trump. It's always that opportunity. It's always laying out there. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the show tonight. Thank you for tuning into the Tim Black Show. It was a late show, but, I try to put something together for you. Got good stories, I think, were good stories. If you want to join the Tim Black VIP Wolfpack, right, get on my text list. What you do is text the word cornbread to code 21,000 and just send that off, and then I'll put you on the list. And what else? Oh, and Tim at TimBlackTV.com is where you find the website and where you buy gear or whatever, and Patreon is where you support it. Tim's Take a Lot Patreon, Patreon. So now I'm going to go and see if there's some comments that people want me to read, because, they said stuff that they want me to say. See who's out here. Who be out here? Shout out to my moderators. Rev Marie, you're a moderator. I don't know if you know that. I'm Freddie Mel Lodano. Timothy, you sexy fucker. Keep up the good work. I love your show, and you make me laugh like no other. Freddie, man, thank you, Freddie. Freddie, thank you. I appreciate you, brother, because you the best, man. It's love, man. Larry the Truth says Castro is just another corporate scumocratic. Hey, Jeremiah Emerson said, come visit Homer, Alaska, and let's go halibut fishing. And you know what? Halibut fishing, I haven't been fishing in a while, bro. So busy. I like fishing. It's actually a very cool habit, like a very cool hobby, right? No doubt, guys. Trejo says the prosecutor Klobuchar campaign got caught taking a donation from the Central Park 5 prosecutor. I got to cover that. Dave says, golly gee Willikers, Johnson. Golly gee Willikers. Golly gee. I love the selfies. The selfies are amazing. B4 said, Tim, you can make a video of Warren speaking, but instead of her voice, do your voiceover. That would be some funny stuff. B4, you are on to something, brother. This is why I tell you I got the best people, because they come up with ideas. Hey, man says, smile lines are sexy. Tim has best Warren impression, hands down. Thank you. Thank you. Gee whiz. She says I have a great impression. Judy Godwin says, how about some real shit like the world burning, war on the horizon? How about it? How about the world burning? Oh, you want me to do my Graham Elwood impression of a meltdown? You want me to do a meltdown like Graham Elwood? The world's going to end. You're all going to die, you motherfuckers. Ah! I'm not convinced we're all going to die that way. Nah, some of us are going to die the old-fashioned way. In our bathtubs. 72, 73. You know, some of us are going to die, road rage accident. I don't think the world's ending. I think some people want us to think the world's ending, but I don't think it's ending, Johnson. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, I can't tell you the world's ending so you can feel more scared. Oh, I'm scared. Here, take money. Take money. The world's ending. The world's ending. I gotta... Give me money. The world's ending. I'm not saying what happened is good, but I'm saying I don't think the world's going to end, Johnson. America does shit all the time it shouldn't do. 19 years in Afghanistan. We do stuff all the time we shouldn't do, man. We killed a million Iraqis for nothing. One guy is going to, oh, that's it now. That's, woo, like when you killed those a million Iraqis, man, when you foment discord across the entire Middle East, we let that slide. But this one guy, man, woo, that's it. Oh, my God. They already wanted to kill us, man. Wasn't like they was like, oh, I don't know if we should kill them all. I don't know if we should kill them all. Maybe we should not kill them all. Maybe we talk to them. Uh-oh, kill them all. Yes, the dogs too. David Melford in the house. Thank you, David. Thank you, Judy Godman. Yeah. Go find me at TimBlackTV.com. Follow me at Real Tim Black on Facebook and on Twitter. I will do my best to keep it funny, but keep it real and honest and rant as much as possible. And I will get upset and people like me angry. I just wasn't angry today. There was nothing angry. I'm not going to manufacture anger. But I'm sure there'll be something tomorrow. There'll be something tomorrow. Makes me pissed off. Pissed off. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Be safe. Shout out to all my people on Facebook. Don't forget the Speak On It group. Tim Black Speak On It group. And what else? And that's it, I think. I think that's it. If I think of it, I'll share it with you tomorrow. Peace. By popular demand, Johnson is here. I have new Johnson designs in my shop. If you want to pick them up, check them out. They are hilarious. They are revolutionary. And they're all Johnson. You're going to love them, man. Check them out. Both parties suck, Johnson. It's one of my favorites. Independent media only, Johnson. Keep it real. We are all Johnson. We are. We're one big community, guys. Go check it out. Independent media only. Johnson's in the house. Both parties suck, Johnson. We are here. They got a special going on right now. Free shipping. Get it today. Wolfpack.